Hi, it's Craig and this is my camping channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Adventure King 2 by 2.5 meter awning tent. Yeah, so I bought this awning tent from Adventure King online. It was $273. It came with a free 1.3 LED lighting strip. What I wanted was walls and floor, and this comes with a built-in bucket floor, and to go underneath my existing awning. When I bought it, it was online, so I didn't quite get the measurements right. So there's been a few compromises, but it's worked out. I'm filming it today because Auckland has just been hammered and parts of New Zealand are still being hammered by heavy rainfall and winds. But it's currently sunny today here in Auckland, and I've opened all the awnings and doors to get fresh air in and air out the space. So it seemed like a really good time to write a review on this product, because with this heavy rainfall, I can report that the awning tent has not leaked. So we've had this little space out here where we can step from the inside of the camper van and be sheltered and have some additional storage and a bit of a dumping ground. But in heavy rain, this has been a blessing because it just gives us a little bit more space and allows us to have an additional room off the motorhome. So I'll walk around the tent awning and show you what I've done. So you can see that the awning tent fits underneath the existing awning. It's actually designed to go underneath Adventure King's 2.5 by 2 meter awning, but I have this. Now this awning is great in summer, but totally unprotected in winter and rain. So I was looking for some way of closing it in, and it's really expensive, like $2,000 to $3,000 expensive to enclose an awning, especially if you're looking at a custom build. The Adventure King's product cost $273 delivered to me. That's quite a significant saving. Now there were compromises. So my awning is shorter than the awning tent. So we have these peaks and troughs. In addition, their awning tent goes on to vehicles like utes, and the awning is fitted lower down. So when I tried to fit it to my awning, it wouldn't fit to these rails and it was too long. So my solution, I shifted one of the vertical bars from the end here inward a bit to fit the width of the awning tent. I now have a little bit of an overhang on this side. I bought these extendable bars which are fitted here on the pole and also on the motorhome. They can be extended to make the length. I extended the existing Velcro straps considerably because they were too short. They were built for a lower vehicle, and I put thicker pieces of Velcro on. I don't have a sewing machine, and I just use eyelets and attach them. But currently this awning has been up for 2 weeks and just gone through incredibly heavy winds and rain without any difficulty. So that's a success. This roof here does pour off a little, but really all the water comes off the top of the awning. So this is just surplus to a certain extent, but it does keep rain from coming in over the top through the side here. I still have my guy ropes coming down on the pole, shortened a little bit there, and the springs have worked tremendously well in the high winds. Ropes are still reasonably taut, so the springs have been soaking up the high wind pressure. Okay, so the awning tent in itself comes with 2 windows, which can be pulled up or unzipped on the mosquito net as well. Also has a large front door with mosquito net and cover, and this slides into the rail of the awning, with the counterpart also sliding in here. So these 2 ends are quite fixed. The branding is quite large. So when I come in, I get roughly 2 to 2.25 extra meters outside the camper van. The flooring is a bucket floor, and it's done pretty well. On this site where I put it up, the ground is higher on this end, and the water has been kept largely out of the tent. We bought this big mat from Burnsco, a deluxe mat, and it actually helps to cushion the floor. I'll probably need to sweep everything out, but considering we've had 2 to 3 days of rain, it's looking good. On this side of the awning tent, there was another large door identical to the front door, but with this door opening here, it was really a nuisance. So I just cut it off, and it's been held up by these little suction cups to make sure the door stays clear, and held on the sides by suction cups. So no more mosquito net or door, but easier access into the camper van. I'm going to buy some more suction caps so I can pull the floor up to underneath the door. I tried using Velcro, but it doesn't stick long enough. Okay, the 1.3 meter LED strip, which came basically free with the tent, is really bright. It plugs into a 12-volt cigarette lighter, so I usually slide it through inside and plug it in. It came with a switch and dimmer, which works, but is pretty useless in reality. Unless you wanted to have dimmer lights, I can't see the point because it's a real faff. So I've just taken it off, but I can put it back in if I wanted it. So what do I think of the Venture King awning tent? Well, for the price of $273 compared to $2,000 to $3,000, it is excellent. As I explained before, we've just gone through some really heavy rain, and it has stayed dry. It's held up. The modifications were a bit of a nuisance, but they weren't that hard to do. So I would recommend this as a cheaper alternative to go under an existing awning. You might have to muck around a little bit to make it to work. So I had to buy the poles, I had to shift one of the tent peg holes, I had to get some Velcro and use eyelets to attach for the extra height, and the suction cups to hold it away from the walls and the doors. I've ordered more suction cups, and I think they will actually be excellent for keeping wind and other things away from the sides here. But yeah, give it a go, well worth the price. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.